Hi friends, we're talking about miracles this week, and we're not talking about the fact that Emma cleaned her room, or that I have some quiet time, or the dinner got made without me. That'd be great. But we are talking about the kinds of miracles that occur because Jesus's power was shown. And so today I want to share with you a scripture. First, wait. Let me ask you, have you ever been afraid? I know I have. I've been afraid of spiders. Guess I'm not exactly in the best place for that. I'm also afraid of snakes. Also not in the best place for that. If you see anything, let me know. But I've also been afraid maybe when I was in the car and another car came a little too close to me. I've been afraid when I had someone in my family sick. But here's a great scripture to help us to remember when we're afraid. And it's from Psalm chapter 56, verse 3. And it says, "When I'm afraid, I put my trust in you." Who are we putting our trust in? God, because we have faith in him. We've talked about that this week. We believe he is who he says he is, even though we can't see him, touch him, smell him, any of those kinds of things. And we know that he's our helper in times of trouble. He's always with us. And today, talking about putting our trust in him when we're afraid, we can believe that he will take care of us. We have faith in him. And so I wanted to share another miracle that had happened. Remember, a miracle is something that God can do through his power. So the miracle that I wanted to share with you is about Jesus did something that was really unexpected. And so the disciples were out on the boat, and while they were out there, it was kind of stormy and yucky, and they could see far off, and they really thought that it was a ghost, and it wasn't a ghost. They finally realized that it was Jesus. And so when they saw him, Peter asked, first Jesus said, "Don't be afraid." Then Peter said, "Lord, if it's really you, tell me to walk on the water." What? Right. And he did. Peter walked on the water. He climbed out of the boat, walked on the water, but as soon as he took his eyes off of Jesus, he started to sink. And the biggest thing that I remember is that as soon as Peter took his eyes off of Jesus, he became afraid and he started to sink down into the water. And that reminds me that when I'm afraid, when I'm not sure, when I don't know what to do, I need to keep my eyes, my thoughts, my heart on Jesus, because what does that verse tell us? That when I'm afraid, I put my trust in you and God. And so when I get afraid, I can pray, I can talk to Jesus, I can read my Bible, I can just remind myself that I can trust him, that I can have faith in him, that he takes care of me when I'm in trouble, all of those things, because that's who God is, and he is who he says he is, and we can believe that because we have faith in him. And so Peter did two things in that story. First of all, he believed, he took the step out on the water. That's huge, right? He did it. Some people say, yeah, he sank, he took it, he didn't all that good and that wasn't that great. But he chose to take that step. That's more than the other disciples did, right? But when his eyes went from Jesus, whenever he stopped looking at Jesus, that's when he started to sink. So what we can learn from Peter is take those big steps even when they seem scary, because Jesus will help us. And two, keep our eyes on Jesus the whole time, because he is our help. He is someone we can have faith in, and we can trust him. Remember all those things, because that's exactly who he is. He loves you. He wants to take care of you. And he wants you to have faith in him and to trust him, because we can. And Jesus is always who he says he is. Have a great day. Bye.